Hello there, welcome to Bits and Blocks Level 2, Logo to Python. In this course we're going to use some of the things that you've learned about programming in the microworlds environment with the Logo programming language and apply that to programming in Python. So let me start with a refresher on the microworlds programming environment. So notice this course is called Logo to Python. It's not called Microworlds to Python. Microworlds is the programming environment. It's the world that you use to do your programming. But the actual language that you write your code in is in microworlds is Logo. Okay, so microworlds is one environment of many that you can use for Logo programming. So let's just review the basic sections that you see in microworlds when you start up. You have your main window, which is where the main action happens. That's where you can plop down your turtle and put your backgrounds in, and that's where all the the main action happens. Then there's the command center, which is where you can type in things like show hello, and stuff happens. Okay. And then there's the procedures tab, which is where you can add to the vocabulary for microworlds, so that there are new words that you can use, that you can type into the command center or other places to make things happen. So just again to emphasize that there are different environments for programming in Logo, I want to show you this this browser-based environment. So this is something I've been seeing more and more of recently, is the browser-based environments, which basically just means it's a development environment that you can run straight out of your browser, which is great because then you don't have to worry about installing special software on your computer to run your code. A lot of them have things built in for code sharing and stuff like that. That's really nice. So it's a good thing to generally know. But let me just show you, there are things you can do in this Logo environment. Like, let's say if I say print hello here and say run normally, hello shows up right there. Okay, so there's also a browser-based environment for Python, which is what we're going to use for this course. It's called Code Sculptor. When you start it up, it usually it has a bunch of sample code in it, which I'm going to just get rid of. You can play around with it at some point if you like, but what I'm going to do is just show you the basic, how you would do a print hello in Python. So in Logo, when you put a quote in front of a word, you don't have a closing quote. In Python, we do use a closing quote. And this is nice because then you can make a string with spaces in it and stuff like that and play it. So to actually run your code, you press this little triangle. It's just like a run button on a VCR or something. It kind of looks like, and I'll click run, and then it shows up over here. So this is kind of like your if you look, well, actually, if you look at it, we'll see this can kind of serve as your procedures tab and your command center, kind of, and this is where things get printed out. But we'll talk about that in later videos. But I just wanted to give you the basic tour of of the development environments that we're going to be looking at.